Week one's over, and let's start adding some guys through the waivers. Let's do some free agent budgets. My number one guy to add this week, Quentin Johnston, 4% roster on ESPN. I call him TJ Maxx Branden Aiyuk. Can't do all the Aiyuk things, but can do some of the Aiyuk things, which makes me think he can maybe become a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 guy this year. Catching balls from Justin Herbert. Was really used really well on those deep crossers, those dig routes, and some of the shallow cross stuff. Really good run after the catch guy. Good if you get the ball in front of him to catch right into his frame. Don't ask him to go ahead and catch outside of his frame or over the shoulder. That's not what he's good at, which is why he's TJ Maxx Branden Aiyuk. Next guy on the list, Kayshon Boutte of the New England Patriots, catching balls from Maye. This week he gets to play the imaginary defensive backs of the Dolphins, so if you're in a desperation mode, need to start somebody really quick, and you're in a deep league, that might be a guy to go after because he's only 1% rostered, and he played 82% of snaps, showed good chemistry with Maye, and also made some noise during camp this year. So, again, maybe a guy to take a shot on. Dylan Sampson, 33% rostered in most leagues, but that team's going to get a little bit more convoluted with Quentin Johnston coming in. Maybe he starts a game. You have Ford there. You have a lot going on in that running back room. But again, running back, very weird spot anyway. So if you have a shot at Dylan Sampson, maybe he's worth taking. Depends on your situation. Calvin Austin, 2% rostered, went 4 for 6 for 70 yards and a TD. Played 8% of snaps catching balls from Aaron Rodgers. Again, might be more of a spot starter, kind of wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4, flex kind of option. Maybe kind of looking for the upside there. Aaron Rodgers himself might be an option to add, especially if you have Brock Purdy, who's coming off an injury, might not play this week, if you have some concerns there, or if you have some concerns on the other end of the spectrum where you have Tua Tagovailoa and you just watch the Miami Dolphins barf on themselves. Might be worth going ahead picking up Aaron Rodgers for the moment. Juju Smith-Schuster in some leagues might be worth picking up. Went 5 for 5, played 80% of snaps. I don't think they want to give Hollywood Brown 16 targets again, and since it doesn't sound like Xavier Worthy is going to be playing this week, or we're going to have 5 more weeks of waiting for Rashee Rice, Juju Smith-Schuster might be a good temporary guy to pick up. Wan'Dale Robinson, if you're really desperate, go ahead and grab him. And if you're looking for a tight end, Juwan Johnson of the New Orleans Saints had 11 targets, 8 receptions, and he played 99% of snaps. I guess you could do worse for a tight end that you're picking up off the waiver wire in desperation mode. But let me know, who's a guy you're targeting on waivers this week?